This wasn't a tantrum, and it wasn't retreat. Yesterday, Donald Trump signed an executive order pulling the United States out of 66 international organizations, including 31 UN bodies. Climate panels, health agencies, committees most people don't even realize exist. And that's important because this wasn't a headline move, it was a leverage move. On the surface, it looks like America stepping back. In reality, it's America deciding it's done playing inside systems that dilute power instead of producing outcomes. For decades, these organizations have relied on US money and US credibility, while generating rules and constraints that box Washington in and give rivals, especially China, room to maneuver without paying the full cost. Rather than reforming the system, Trump chose to walk away. And the timing isn't accidental. Second terms come with freedom. No re-election pressure, no incentive to slow-roll decisions, and a political window where early moves set the tone. Add in tight domestic budgets and recent internal reviews questioning overseas commitments, and this becomes a now or never play. You act fast before critics get organized and the system has time to resist. Here's the mechanism people miss. It doesn't actually matter whether these organizations were efficient or wasteful. That debate misses the point. Multilateral institutions, by design, trade speed for consensus. They turn leverage into process and power into paperwork. The more players at the table, the less any one actor can move the board. So when the US walks away, influence doesn't disappear, it relocates. Without American funding and participation, these bodies don't instantly collapse, but they weaken and fragment. Europe scrambles to fill gaps it can't sustainably afford. Rules slow down, enforcement softens. Rivals step into the vacuum, but in doing so, they inherit the cost, the coordination problems, and the political backlash that come with running the system instead of exploiting it. That's the imbalance here. The US drops the burden and others take on the mess. And instead of negotiating through bloated forums where outcomes are diluted, Washington shifts the pressure back into direct, one-on-one negotiations. Trade, security, migration. Arenas where US market access, military reach, and financial power actually bite. This isn't retreat, it's the US narrowing its influence on purpose. So if this is offense by subtraction, who tries to replace what the US just walked away from and pays for it?